All right, hello everybody. I just got back from the new Iranian movie, It Was Just an Accident, directed by Jafar Panahi. If you don't know about Jafar Panahi, he actually just got back from prison where the Iranian government had arrested him for his last movie that was released 5 to 10 years ago, for criticizing the Pakistani and Iranian governments. But just recently, they passed new law that like an art freedom act that released him from prison and gives him now more freedom to criticize the government through his film, which he has now immediately acted on with his new film. It Was Just an Accident, where um, he makes a lot of comments about where we are in society, especially in Iran and in the Middle East. Um, and it is an autobiographical film following a main character who has has himself in the movie been released from prison after being tortured by Iranian officials, similar to like an ICE in America. And we follow this main character as he is dealing with a lot of trauma from being released from prison and how he was treated there. And we kind of see him go around with his family members and stuff, talk to them about how he was treated. And he's now a car mechanic trying to get his life back together after losing so much of his life to the government. And it's just now, while he's at his job working, where he begins to hear this squeak from a man's leg who comes into the workshop. And he starts to get flashbacks from when he was in prison, hearing these squeaks while he was blindfolded and stuff, realizing that those squeaks are from a man's leg, the same squeaks he heard while he was in prison. And so immediately he acts on it. This is all within the first 10 minutes, so no spoilers or anything. But immediately he acts on it, knocks this guy out, and kidnaps him to get his revenge on the guy. And as he takes him out into the middle of like the desert or whatever in Iran and digs a hole, and he makes a plan to bury this guy alive and officially get his revenge. But right as he's about to do that, the guy says, "Don't do it, don't do it. I'm not who you think I am," and shows him his ID and tries to show him all this proof that it's not him. And so immediately our main character is now having second guesses and regrets about what he's about to do because he lives in fear that he's now killing the wrong guy. And so the movie kind of turns into this Breakfast Club kind of bunch where he gets a group together of all the other people that were tortured that can recognize this same squeak and can help him identify this guy so that they can decide if they're going to kill this person who seriously traumatized them while they were in prison. And it's just an incredible film. I mean, it's clearly so personal to the director, so autobiographical of his life and what he went through, and the revenge that he probably wishes he could get himself. I mean, we can assume that the director himself, while he was in prison, was definitely probably blindfolded and having to rely on the sounds around him. So he's comparing the sound of that guy's squeaking leg in the movie probably to the sounds that he actually heard in real life. It's just a super important movie. I mean, it's foreign, so it does have subtitles, which is always going to be harder to be successful in America and make money. But it won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival, which is one of the highest achievements you can receive in directing and in film. Um, and yeah, I mean, I would encourage anybody who's watching this to go see the movie and form your own opinion. I mean, it has amazing reviews. I mean, I am one of just many, many thousands of people that have seen this movie and just really sat with it. And like, it really just helps you reflect on like where we are as a society, who we are as a society. Like, if you were put in this situation, would you even be able to get your revenge? And like, no matter how many times like somebody does something like that to you, can you really do that back to them? Like, it's almost like you lose your morals in those moments, or you lose like a sense of yourself. And just those kinds of messages and stuff, I think, are super important for everybody to go see. Um, but yeah, Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident. I would encourage anybody watching this, go see it and form your own opinion. Thank you.